Hello, hello, hey there. Long time no see. Thanks for taking a break from playing Words with Friends and stopping by Words with Friends Live. Yes, we are live, where anything and everything could happen. You don't believe me? Well, look at this. Huh? I told you. Live. I'm your host, Tristan Cunningham. Quick question. Have you guys been working on our new Friends with Friends solo challenges? You can play against a computer player to improve your word skills. Now, that way you can get a taste of things to come for when the machines finally rise and rule us all. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, if you happen to love word-based trivia and winning money, then boy, are you in luck. Because in this game, within a game, we're going to be testing your knowledge of words, and at the very end, there's a big stack of money. How big? I'm glad you asked. I couldn't hear you, but I could feel it. Today's jackpot is $5,000. That's right. 5,000. Here's how our game works. I'm going to ask you 12 multiple choice questions. And with each one, you'll have 10 seconds to tap the button with the right answer. And if you get every question right, you're going to share some of our slammin' jackpot. But here is the thing. You must get them all correct because one wrong answer will put you in spectator mode. So you're out of the money, but you can still play along because it wouldn't be Words with Friends without you, the friends. Hi, friends. Or you can use an extra life up to question 12 and stay in the game. Now, how do you get an extra life? Again, I couldn't hear you, but I felt it. Let me tell you, it's simple. Before our game begins each night, we put up a screen where you can tap the heart and share the Words with Friends link with another friend. About 24 hours after they accept, it will appear on your screen when you get an answer wrong. So we are still in beta, so please excuse us if you have a problem. We're making improvements every day, I promise. Now, don't forget that we're streaming live, so a Wi-Fi connection will get you the best video. And make sure you have enough battery left in your phone. Or if you're not sure, plug that baby in, because we're about to win some money. All right, one last thing. No playing while driving. And take caution if you're playing while cooking or cleaning or dancing or swimming. That food could burn, or you could roll an ankle. So let's be safe. All right, enough of that. Let's get on with it, shall we? Our first question is about a feature in the main game. So if you've been playing lately, this one will be easy peasy for you. Question number 1. The theme for this week's Words for Friends solo challenge is Chinese New Year Parade, Compliment Week, or Winter Festival Week. Now, I always wish that I had my very own personal theme song. Like when I would walk down the street, something would play like, ooh, she's a bad mamma jamma. And I'd be walking just as fine as she can be. But now that I think about it, my theme song is probably more like, I live alone with my cats. And I use Tom's toothpaste. That's Tom's of Maine. Because I don't know any real Toms. Anyways, the correct answer is Chinese New Year Parade. And 27,000 people got that. Yes, yes, yes. It's also known in China as the Spring Festival and in Singapore as the Lunar New Year. Now, during the parade, everyone celebrates with fireworks and firecrackers to ward off evil spirits and to make sure that you lose your hearing, so when evil spirits attack you, you won't know anyways. It'd be like, hey, watch out, there's an evil spirit behind you. And you're like, what? There's a free beer pit behind me? Thanks, man. All right, moving on. Question number 2. Which word omits a letter from its pronunciation? Paradigm, energetic, or dynamic? Now, I'm here to help, so it may help you to hear all of these answers one more time so that you can concentrate on the pronunciation. Let's start with the first one. Paradigm. Yep, that's paradigm. Okay, I'm just kidding. That's not how you say it. It's almost like that letter doesn't even belong there. Isn't that interesting? Oh yeah, and there's the other two, energetic and dynamic, but paradigm. All right, the results are in, and the correct answer is paradigm. 24,000 people got it. A paradigm is a distinct set of concepts or thoughts or patterns, including theories, research methods, and postulates. These kind of things come in handy, especially for those of you who find yourself stuck in the ancient debate of which team is better. Team Cardi B or Team Nicki Minaj? Now I have one word for you. Money. Yeah, that's right. All right, question number 3. Which is an example of something a notary public is typically authorized to do? Certify international passports, declare times of baby births, or certify deeds. Now, if calling them a notary public just isn't your thing, you also have the choice of notarial officer or public notary. And I kind of prefer officer more than public. It makes it sound more like you are an enforcer of notaries, like please step away from my desk so I can notarize your property deeds. And then you could call someone like a Zamboni officer. They'd be like, yep, I patrol the ice. That's right. Or a barista officer. They'd be like, I've been patrolling the lattes for about 20 years now. It's close to my pension. Yep. All right, the results are in. The correct answer is certify deeds. Now, they also authenticate documents and witness and attest signatures. So, if you're one of the people who actually reads the iTunes agreement before you sign it, you might consider a career in notary public. It's for you, trust me. All right, question 4. A low story between two others in a building is called what? Quasi-story, a patio, or a mezzanine? Now, one theory of why we call a level of a building a story is because the fronts of buildings in the Middle Ages often were decorated with rows of painted windows or a variety of sculptures that often depicted stories. And personally, there's nothing I like better than reading a good building before I go to bed. Yep, it's true. All right, the correct answer is mezzanine, and 16,000 people got that one. Mezzanine comes from the Latin word medionis, which means median or middle. Now, mezzanines make a high-ceilinged space feel more personal and less vast. And you know what also makes a room feel more personal and less vast? Renting in New York City and sleeping 6 to a room. You're like, excuse me, your foot was in my mouth again this morning when I woke up, and maybe you could at least just wear clean socks if your foot's going to be in my mouth. All right, moving forward, question number 5. Which word fits best here? Great writers blank facile platitudes. Bezoar, eschew, or perif? Now, when it comes to great writers, everyone has their favorites. For some, it's the classics like Hemingway or Chaucer, while others prefer the more contemporary stylings of books like Harlequin romance novels. Hey, laugh all you want, but it takes great skill to be able to find new storylines for brooding, shirtless pirates. It's a true story. All right, the correct answer is eschew.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. The word eschew comes from an Anglo-French verb, and although it may sound like a sneeze, the definition means to avoid habitually. And if someone kept sneezing near me, I'd be avoiding them habitually. Like, take that sickness and go right over there. See you later. All right, question number 6. What is the correct British spelling of maneuver? 1, 2, or 3? Now, a maneuver is a movement or series of moves that require skill and care. One could say that right now, as you are playing this game live, you are using a maneuver with each question that you are answering. Now, the real question is, can you maneuver yourself into winning today's jackpot? Can you? I think you can. I know you can. All right, the correct answer is number 2, maneuver. Now, one famous type of maneuver is the Heimlich maneuver. It's a first aid procedure for someone who is choking. Very important to know. You stand behind them and you use your hands to exert pressure on the bottom of the diaphragm until they hopefully cough it up. Another maneuver to prevent choking is by chewing your food, you animals. Chew it. That way you don't have to get the Heimlich, okay? I told you, I'm here to help. All right, question number 7. Polyglot comes from a Greek word that means many what? Sides, legs, or tongues? Okay, let's break this down a bit. Now, poly is a word forming element, and the opposite of poly is mono, which means one. Now, together, these words create monopoly. There's also the game of Monopoly, which means one game that many play that never ends. Now, playing Monopoly is like a lifetime commitment. I've been in the same game for about 6 years now, and I'm hoping to win by next Labor Day. I'll take a single victory lap in my white pants and put them and the game away for winter. Woohoo! All right, the results are in. The correct answer is tongues, and 6,000 people got that one. Glotta comes from Greek and means tongue. So a polyglot is someone who speaks more than one language. Now, I've really always wanted to speak more than one language, but at this point in my life, I'd settle for being able to just understand IKEA instructions. Just that. How do I put this together? Somebody help me. All right, moving forward with strength. Question number 8. Which has origins in Latin and means an essential condition? Sapientia, staple, or sine qua non? Now, an essential condition can also mean a prerequisite. If you're at college, you can't just stroll into Psych 201 course without first studying Psych 101 because you need to have that prior knowledge or you'll be lost. It's just like how you cannot watch Furious 7 without watching Fast and Furious 1 through 6 first. You have to have that before you go to that. I told you, I'm here to help. All right, the correct answer is sine qua non, and 4,000 people got that one. In medicine, the term sine qua non is used in regard to symptoms or finding that since you don't have those symptoms, you probably don't have that disease. Phew! In other words, this is one thing you'd actually want to see when you're looking up your symptoms on WebMD. Like, you want to see that. You're in the good if you see that. All right, question number 9. Which exemplifies the printing term ligature? Caesar, indefatigability, or treasure hunting? Now, in orthodontics, ligatures are the rubber bands that surrounds braces. They have like really fun ones these days. Some glow in the dark, some look like butterflies or even flowers. And when I was younger, my friend had braces with elastics and they looked like pieces of corn on the cob, which was like really cool. Until I found out they were actually just pieces of corn on the cob, and then it felt a little different. All right, the results are in. The correct answer is Caesar. 3,000 people. Yes. The printing term ligature is a combination of 2 or more letters mashed into a single symbol. Now, you'll see this kind of spelling if you're holding an Encyclopedia Britannica. But then again, why would you be holding an Encyclopedia Britannica when there's the internet? That would just be weird. Like, I don't even know how to hold an encyclopedia. It's like, where do you put it? Use the internet. All right, question 10. Suits are to haberdasher as medicines and drugs are to blank. Apothecary, philologist, or PhDs. Now, there are so many commercials for medicines and drugs on TV, like, ask your doctor if this drug is right for you, or ask your doctor if you're a good candidate for this drug. And then there's a laundry list of side effects at the end. And the great thing about this game is the only side effects are winning huge cash prizes. Playing this game may cause inflammation of your bank account and frequent accumulation of mystery boxes. That's right. I'm here to help. All right, the correct answer is apothecary. Now, in the days of ancient Babylon, these guys prepared and sold medicines and drugs. And the term is still used in some languages like German and Dutch. And Some people in America use the term for nostalgic reasons, and they're the same people who wear pork pie hats and refer to women as milady. Milady, have you seen the apothecary in recent traipsings? You have not? Okay. Well, we'll move on to question 11 then. Yes. All right. Question 11. The origin of ombre is French. But what is the origin of amber? German, Spanish, or Latin? German, Spanish, Latin. So in French, the word ombre means shaded. And it's the gradual blending of one color hue to another. Now let's break it down for age groups, okay? 40 and ups. Think of your old tie-dye t-shirts, okay? 50 and ups. It's the thing you see before you put on your glasses in the morning, like when you wake up and you're kind of all disoriented. That's what it is for you. Anyone below 30, you've been collecting pictures of ombre iced cakes on Pinterest. And a very special and important shout out to people with garages. If you see an ombre rainbow puddle on the floor, you're leaking oil from your car and you need to go to the mechanics right after this game. Okay? All right. Okay, the correct answer is Spanish. 2,954 people got it. In Spanish, hombre with an H literally means man. Now, Ombre was a three-handed card game popular in Europe in the 17th and 18th centuries. At one point in the game, someone declares, "Yo soy el hombre," which means I am the man. Which is weird because that's what I yell out when I play any game for my entire life. I say, "Yo soy el hombre." So you could do that too if you want. Wait a minute. What time is it?
It's time for
the last question. Whew. I'm glad I asked what time it is. I got lost. All right. Question number 12. On the geologic time scale, which is usually the largest span of time? Age, epoch, or period? Now, the geologic timescale is what is known as the calendar for events in all of Earth's history. Wow, that sounds like the most boring calendar ever. March is a pile of rocks, and June is fossils, and July it's more rocks, and August is fossils, and believe it or not, rocks. And it definitely wouldn't outsell those sexy fireman calendars, which I may or may not get every year and hang above my bed and just look at the fireman. Sorry. Back to the game. Now, before I reveal the answer and the winners, a friendly reminder to go back to the main game when you're done here. Uncle Ed's already over there. He's on fire and he's waiting for you to make your move. Do not let Uncle Ed win again. We got this. We can take Uncle Ed down. All right. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. The correct answer is period. And ladies and gentlemen, that's our game. You got all 12 questions right, which means you're sharing $5,000. Yo soy el hombre. I mean, you're the man. Well, I'm proud of all of you, every human out there. You maneuvered your way to the jackpot. You eschewed wrong answers and said to yourself, I'm going to win tonight, period. And now let's see who some of our winners are. Shout out to Natish A. and Kim K. and Brian F. I see you and I'm proud of you. Lego 3838. I see you. Joanna R. Jim H. 1520. Jin Lee 1230. You won. Kelsey, you won. Venus E. You won. Yes, you did. Congratulations to all our winners. And please join us again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same grace, and different pile of cash. I've been your host, Tristan Cunningham, and this has been Words with Friends Live. I'll see you tomorrow.